Well, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Why do I have orange on? Because it's deer hunting season here. My shop's in the woods. Jose's garage is in the woods. Now, recently, I posted a short about the front crankshaft pulley on a 2F engine. And I'm going to go into a little bit more depth between the 2F engine and the F engine. So we'll start it off with, if you want to get this pulley off, it has a claw on the front of the nut so that you can put a manual crank shaft on it to roll over the engine. The nut is a 46 millimeter, and you have to buy, or you have to get, a deep well 46 millimeter socket, and that will go right over the claw and go onto the nut. The nut is a right-hand thread, so you have to take that nut off if you want to get the pulley off. Why would you want to get the pulley off? Well, the pulley covers up the timing gear cover. The timing gear cover also carries the front main seal, front main oil seal. So the 2F engine normally has 2 V-belt drives on it. This is also sometimes called a harmonic balancer. And why is that? Because inside this pulley is rubber or a fiber composite that will take up the slack or take up the shock of sudden deceleration or sudden acceleration. The 2 pulleys on a 2F engine drive an air pump, which is part of the air injection system for emissions, the water pump, which is up here, and the alternator, which is up here. So you need 2 V-belt drives. So if you're going to get the cover for the timing gear off, you want to note that there's a gasket and there's also bolts holding it on, and those bolts are not the same length. You have to put the bolts back where the length makes it so. One thing you want to do if you do take this cover off is probably take the timing gear, the crankshaft timing gear off, and the camshaft timing gear off. And just note that the timing gear on the camshaft has bolts underneath the gear. It has small round holes cut out on the gear so you can get to those bolts. Don't try to pull this gear off with a puller, because you'll break it. So usually, and I don't find any, I find some on here. This pulley is balanced for the crankshaft. You probably can get away with replacing it whole, but you really want to keep the balanced pulley on this crankshaft. Now, this engine here is a 135F engine. It came on Land Cruisers 1960 through 65. And it's all ready to go. I don't know if I'll ever use it. It came off a 63, but maybe someday somebody will want to restore a 63 through 65 and need an engine. This pulley is a little different. This pulley is a 1 V-belt drive, and also it's different as far as the connection to the crankshaft. This pulley has 1 V-belt. The reason that is that the only thing on an F engine that you're driving with this pulley is the water pump and the alternator. There's no other auxiliaries that are being driven on an F engine. This pulley has the claw, but this is a press-on fit. So you have to drive this or pull it off the shaft. It's probably keyed, but it's tapered, so you don't have a nut on the other side. And when you put this on, you have to make damn sure that you've got it all the way seated. But it has the same gear, timing gear cover, and holds the front main oil seal in that cover. Now here's a cover, and that's come on, work, come on, work. What's going on with this? No screen. No screen, but it's recording. Anyway. Alright, here's a cover. And you can see this is where the front main seal goes on this engine. And this is the one that I was saying before has bolts in it. These two are different size, and the other ones are, I think, 6mm, and they're different lengths, and you have to make sure that you get the correct length in the correct bolt hole. Alright, I think that's about all that I'm going to talk about as far as the pulleys go. Well, have a happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, helps me out a lot.